Hey, what's something that all of us have, but everyone doesn't know how to work with? Difficult emotions. That's right. In this video, we're going to cover difficult emotions, what to do with them, and how to not be a slave to them. You can feel them and let them go. You don't have to be a victim. So let me explain more about it in this video. Oh, yeah. And there's a bonus if you stay to the end. Hello, Fighter Jets. I am so grateful to have you back in our sacred space. And if you are new here, welcome. I am Jett, and I serve soul food for your soul growth and jet fuel for your journey. This is my mission. This is my calling. This is my purpose. This is what I'm called to do, and I love it. I love sharing these messages that Source gives me. So make sure to hit subscribe so that way you never miss a plate when your soul food is ready. Any links that I mentioned are always going to be in the description box. And I think that's it. So let's get right into it. Hey, Fighter Jets. This is Jett, the breakthrough coach, coming through just to give you a little bit of jet fuel to make it through the day. So, you know how I do. I'm going to be real quick. Sometimes you have moments where you feel low and maybe drained. And I just wanted to remind you that you have full control over your emotions, even though it doesn't feel like it. And what I mean by that is life is going to bring stuff to you. Like if you keep living, you're just going to run into stuff. And you can't help how those things make you feel when you run into it. But you don't have to be a slave to the feeling. And what I mean by that is if you experience something that doesn't feel good, it cannot feel good without you spiraling into full-on anxiety and full-on depression. And like you can have an experience that doesn't feel good, but be able to manage it. One of the most practical things that I do when I find that I'm having emotions that don't feel good, or I'm having experiences that don't feel good, one of the most practical things to do is to take charge in your own mind. Really encourage yourself. Speak life to yourself. You are enough. You have always been enough. And no matter what the world has told you about it, you don't have to. They don't have a pot for you to piss in. You don't have to. That's what my mama used to say. They don't get to define you. They don't get to bind you. They don't get to box you. They don't get to judge you. They get to do what they want to do, but you don't have to be held by those constraints. And what I found is that most of the time, it's been me. Most of the time, it's been me and my thoughts, the way that I feel about myself, what I have allowed myself to believe that the world has told me about who I am, who I should be, how I look, how I should look, what I should say, what I do or don't get to do. If you buy into it, then now it's your truth. So when you're feeling in this place that you're experiencing something and it doesn't feel good, I just want to remind you how powerful you are, that you do not have to be a slave to your emotions. That yes, you can feel bad, but still feel confident. Yes, you can feel bad. You can experience something that feels bad, but still know that tomorrow is going to be better. You can still know and walk in that knowing that it's not going to feel like this the whole time. And you have to say that to yourself. You have to say it to yourself. You have to stop and breathe and think Everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be all right. I am okay. I am all right. I am not perfect. I can lean into my imperfection, and I don't have to know all the answers. Now, I don't care who expecting what of me. It is what it is, and I get to be wrong. I get to be imperfect. Get in your own head and take control. Stop letting your thoughts run away with you. Stop letting what you're thinking about the situation that happened that you didn't like. Don't let it run away with you. Okay, you felt it, it happened, it didn't feel good. But don't run in circles with it. Like, don't let it grab you by the collar and pull you down the street. Like, it's your thought. You get to decide. It's your head. You get to decide what gets to stay. You need to guard your thoughts. You need to be security at the front of your mind. When a thought comes, where you coming from? Who sent you? What? And if one slip in, recognize it. I see you. And it's okay. You got in here, and it's all right. You don't need to be here. It's okay. Let me usher you to the door. Because I know that I am worthy of time. I know that I am capable of doing anything I put my mind to. I know that I get to be imperfect in this world of imperfect people. I know that no one gets to judge me and make me feel like I'm less than. I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is for you, remind yourself of what you know about you. Don't let a situation take you by the collar and let your thoughts run you in circles. It doesn't have to be that way. That's what I mean. You don't have to resist feelings. You don't have to resist thoughts. You just need to know that they're there, and then remember what you do believe. What do I believe about my life? What do I believe about my calling? What do I believe? And talk to yourself, encourage yourself, find your center, and then ride it out. Ride the pain out. Because I'm not trying to tell you how to get rid of the pain. It's not about getting rid of the pain. It's about letting the pain teach you. It's about feeling the pain and showing up in the pain, showing up in the mess, showing up in the disappointment, letting yourself feel, and let all your feelings be valid. Let yourself feel it and find out what you can learn from it, and then release it and let it go. But it doesn't have to hold you bound. You don't have to be in bondage to these thoughts. You don't have to be in bondage to pain. It does not last always. So, anyway, I love you guys. I hope you have a great night. I will see you tomorrow. Good night.
Okay, Fighter Jett. So I hope that you learned a lot from that. I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said before, there is a bonus. So I have a exercise that was inspired by Source for a client that I was working with, and it's called What Do I Believe? Your beliefs have everything to do with how you feel, and when you can identify what you believe about things, it can be powerful. So I take you through a whole process on using your beliefs to empower you and to keep you from being a slave to your emotions. All right. So the link, of course, is going to be in the description. I love it. And then look, and if you want to know more about how to let the pain teach you, then let me know in the comments, because that is a big thing. So let me know. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon.